In this video, you'll learn a quick way to write chord progressions for the verses, the pre-chorus, chorus, and bridge of a song. Don't get stuck trying for perfection. Think of this as just the first draft. You can change some of the chords later if you discover a better pattern for your song. To work efficiently, we're going to focus on just the chord progression. Don't get distracted in how you play the chords for now. Save writing the arrangement for later. We're just building the harmonic structure. Hi, I'm Trevor Dimmoff. I transform musicians into songwriters at epicsongwriting.com. Like this video if you learned something, and check out the playlist of other songwriting videos at the end of this video. You can read a written summary of this chord progression process if you click on the first description link. Let's get to work. You can write a chord progression from scratch, but if you find that easy to do, you probably aren't watching this video. Instead, let's borrow some chord progressions from songs that you like and change them. If you love a song, there are definitely some good songwriting ideas you can borrow if you know how to listen for them. Chord progressions are not copyrightable because there's a limited number of possible chord progressions. Otherwise, we'd run out of chords for songs. So I'll show you how to borrow progressions from a song that you love and take some creativity to transform it to fit your song. The copyright lawsuits you might have read about are usually because the song sounds too much like the original. They didn't transform them for the new songs. Here are a few easy ways to transform a chord progression. You can transpose it. You can change one or more chords by substituting a different chord. You can change the quality of one or more of the chords from major to minor or minor to major and turn a major chord into a dominant chord. You can change the order of the chords. Now this is sometimes hit or miss. You can change the voicings or where you play them on the neck. You can adjust the harmonic rhythm, how fast the chords change. You can also leave out some chords or add some new ones. Let's play with some examples. Jammin by Bob Marley has D minor to E major to G to F sharp. We can transpose it. A minor to D to F to E. We can change a chord quality. A minor to D minor to F. We can add minor sevenths. A minor 7, D minor 7 to F7 to E7. You can also put it a different place on the neck. Back to the open strings, we can change the D minor to another chord. A to C to F. Another example is Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. D minor to A, C to G. We could change the order D to C to A to G, or D to A to G to C. Put the voicings in another spot. D, C, A to G, or D to A, C to G. So for the verse, let's go back to open strings and use the Blinding Lights progression like this. D to A, C to G. And second time, just for fun, go to G and leave it so it sounds unfinished. I'm heading back to A minor with the jamming chord progression. So for pre-chorus, let's find a way to make our ears clear out our ears and make A minor sound fresh again. From G, we can play with the F to the E from jamming. So maybe an F, G, F to E. Second time, add some sevenths, juice it up a little bit. Contrast is your songwriting friend. Each section should sound a little different, even though some pop songs use the same chord progression for more than one section. I find it really tough to create enough contrast that way, so I almost always write different progressions for different sections. You can create contrast using different chords, different key, or changing the order of the progression, so the tonic or main chord is in a different place in the progression. For example, in jamming, it's at the beginning, and blinding lights, it's in the middle. So let's steal from jamming the original key for big contrast. We've got B minor and F sharp. And we need an E to get back to the A. So maybe an F sharp. Too many times. How about F sharp to B, F sharp and then E. Let's do it again. So we're done. Blinding lights for the verse, D minor to A minor, C to G, and second time, stick on the G. Pre-chorus, we'll go down to F, back to G, and do it again with sevenths, and then jamming, A minor, D minor, F, E, A, D minor, F, E, and then jamming again, A minor, F, E, A to D minor, F, and we can leave it on the E or resolve to an A minor. Is this the final chord progression? Maybe. This is the first draft. It's easier to work with something than nothing. You can always change your something to something else later. Maybe you'll find another chord or a different order that sounds better. Another way to connect your sections. Now you have the power to pull ideas from different songs and discover something that works in your songs. Like this video or leave a comment if you learned something, and try this playlist for more songwriting videos to help you write the songs that you hear in your head. Click on the first description link to read a written summary of this process for help in actually putting it into practice. You have the power. Now go write some cool chord progressions.